From the side bay to the valley, from the west side to the east side, everybody very happy, 'cause the sun is shining all the time. Looks like another perfect day. I love LA. We love it. I love LA. We love it.
Welcome along to another video. I am That Cycling Chimp, and in this one it's a completely different type of adventure than I usually have on the bike. As you can probably tell, it's sunny outside and I'm in California in America. We're staying at Los Angeles for a couple of days and I invite you guys to stick around and join the adventure if you want to see more. Behind me here is the Gamble House, mostly famous from the 1985 film Back to the Future. Today I'm going to go and see some other landmarks in the area of Pasadena. So if you want to know a little bit more, grab a cuppa, kick back and relax, and let's get the show on the road. Now just down the lawn from the Gamble House is the garage that the DeLorean was in 1955. They didn't film any of the interior inside the building, but it's just an absolutely fantastic looking building. Now I've drove 2 miles from the Gamble House, and when you're looking round about with some of the houses, you'll probably think to yourself, these houses look pretty familiar. Quite a lot of films have been filmed in Pasadena. One of my most favourite horror films was filmed in Pasadena. Now, the house I'm about to show you is not in its original location. They were going to demolish it. They've actually moved it. And when you see what's in the window of this house, you'll maybe have an idea of what film I'm talking about. And he seems to be sitting in a tree up there, holding a pumpkin. I'm talking about the classic John Carpenter horror film Halloween. And this is the house from Halloween. As I said, this isn't the original location of the house. They've actually moved it piece by piece to this location just to preserve it. And it's now a financial services place. The last time I was in this area was 9 years ago, and I didn't even know this was as close to the Gamble House as it was. So I had to take the chance to come and see it this time. So if you're ever looking for the Halloween house, it's actually right next to the South Pasadena Metro line. So it's quite easily accessible. For me, I'm actually driving a hire car over here. It's a Nissan Rogue. It's not exactly the greatest of cars I've ever driven before, but it gets us from A to B. Probably wondering why I'm in California. Some of you guys that watch the channel will know the reasons, but we've only got one more day round about the Los Angeles and Pasadena area before we travel down to a certain place. Anyway, another few landmarks to go and see before we go and get something to eat.
Tomorrow.
So it's the morning after our escapades in Pasadena, and jet lag struck again, so we'll come down to the world famous farmers market for breakfast. Not that long finished breakfast, which was a breakfast burrito, but I'll show you guys round about the farmers market and walk through the Grove back to the car, because I'm parked in the multi-storey car park at the Grove. I'm then going to go up to Universal Studios to see if we can get tickets for today. It does look as if it's going to be quite a high capacity day up there, but we'll get some time to kill before we get down to Anaheim. But let's go and explore around about the farmers market to have a look. One place I'd really like to try when I'm over here, we've not had time to do it yet, but I'd like to have some tacos from this place. and that's Trejo's Tacos. But it's not just food and produce they do here, they do a lot of local crafts. It's an absolutely brilliant farmers market. It's a lot better than the one that we've got back home, and it's permanently here, opened every day. And if you're looking for something a bit spicy for your breakfast tacos, light my fire. I'm just about to walk through the Grove. It's got to that time in the morning, the sun has come out and I'm absolutely cooking. So to cool myself down, a little bottle of the nectar of the gods. Now this is completely different Coca-Cola than we get back home, and it's possibly the best tasting stuff ever. So, Slang Javard. Oh. But the Grove is one of those places where all the famous celebrities come shopping. Not seen any celebrities yet, fair enough. But you never know who you might walk into. I remember the last time I was here, and it was in Beverly Hills, I walked into Stan Lee. Yes, that's Stan Lee. I've finally made it to the Universal City Walk. And not much has changed since the last time I was here. I'm going to try and find a restroom so we can nip to the toilet before we go and get our tickets, if we can get tickets that is, and spend a couple of hours here. The park is really busy today as well. And the droves of people are just coming and coming. I just hope I'm going to be able to get tickets today. We were going to get them online, but we decided to take the chance just in case. Well, it's now 37 degrees and we're in Universal Studios. And now we're entering into Harry Potter World at Universal. This wasn't here the last time I was here. I'm quite impressed with it. The theming is absolutely on point. So I've just rode two of the Harry Potter rides and they were quite good. Absolutely roasting now. So my lovely assistant next to me is going to hand me over my butterbeer. Oh my God. It's like a dessert. It's very nice. What's going on over here? Jesus Christ.
Oh! Good. Eyes on me. Hey! And we're moving. Good. Good job, girl. Okay, so she is being a little disobedient, but you guys all read the fine print and the waivers you signed, yeah? Not getting any affirmations. Hi! All around this area.
Absolutely unbelievable that.
Way. Okay.
I remember one of my most favourite films is Jurassic Park.
Closer.
But it's now Jurassic World here.
She's all the way back there.
There's a lot of kids crying as well. But that's absolutely, like,
we're watching how
eyes are blinking and everything. That's absolutely amazing.
If she's not coming up to the fence, that's not being confrontational.
Well, I just rode Jurassic World stroke Jurassic Park. It's had an upgrade since the last time as well, but the heat is getting to me so much now. I did buy a bottle of Powerade that cost me $6, which we drank pretty quickly. And I also brought along my Stricker hydration tablets for the cycling. It's definitely a great thing to have to keep hydrated. I'm just about to enter Nintendo World that I've never seen before. I've never been in it before. It's a pretty new land that's in Universal Studios, so let's go and check it out and see what that's like. Ah, I see what you've done there, Isla Nublar. I like a good pun. That heat is absolutely intense. Apparently this is the newest land in Universal. Oh, guest starring dog. Never thought it would look like this in real life. I've seen some videos online, but the theming is absolutely amazing. Look at this. Just information overload for the brain. Now, the main attraction here is Mario Kart, and that's what we're going to go and ride just now. It says it's a 30-minute wait, which isn't bad. It is later on in the afternoon. And then we're going to ride the Mummy Ride again, which is my most favourite roller coaster at Universal. And I hope they don't get rid of it like Back to the Future and the E.T. rides. Anyway, let's go and have a look and see what Mario Kart's like. It's just a world of colour.
A few minutes later.
Well, I just rode Mario Kart and it was a bit meh. The idea behind it was quite good, but the bit of a sensory overload. The game's pretty much the same, but it was alright. I wouldn't rush back to go back on it. I think I'm going to leave Nintendo Land because it's pretty loud. I'm going to go and ride the Mummy. Well, that's us had a great day at Universal Studios Hollywood, but we're going to have to start thinking about something to eat, then travel down to Anaheim. Got a huge day tomorrow and the 2 days after that, and it's still hot. So here's your room review of the Park Plaza Lodge in Los Angeles, California. We have bed number 1 and bed number 2. It's 2 double beds, so you can be like Basil and Sybil Fawlty. It's an old school phone that I don't know if it works or not, but it's there anyway if we need it. We walk over here and we can have a little look out the window. We've got an air conditioning unit down at the bottom there, and that is my view out of the window. As you can see, it's a lovely afternoon with the sun and the blue sky. The Grove is down that way, and the car is parked underneath us, and it's what's known as a dingbat apartment, and that's the reason, because you can park your car underneath. So as you can see behind me there, there's a little bit of closet space, a little bit over here that's for your coffee machine and if you want to use your laptop, and then you want to see what the toilet's like. So it's just a standard toilet. You've got a sink, which obviously it's a bit messy with all the stuff. If I turn this light off and then I turn the mirror on, you can see that the mirror lights up too. We've got a considerable sized shower, which helps to move about. And then we've got the toilet seat. And as you can see, the water is very high up in the toilet, so when you flush it, that's how an American toilet flushes. And if you don't know, now you know. So that's the wee review of the Park Plaza Lodge in Los Angeles, California, situated in West 3rd Street. It's an alright wee place. It's only for 2 nights, but we'll give you the review of the Anaheim one when we get down there. Merlin's beard. That is... This is me doing my wee hotel review of the Clementine Hotel and Suite, Anaheim. We drove down for LA yesterday and it was a bit hectic because it was getting a bit dark when I was coming down and the roads were pretty busy. But we made it and we didn't die. So here is the Clementine Hotel. So as you can see, it's quite an extensive place. And the time is 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's a little bit foggy this morning, but when that fog burns off, we're going to get roasted. So just letting you see the amenities of the place. We have a full-size tennis court and basketball court. We also have a gated swimming pool. There is also, just over there is the laundry room where I done my washing last night. And they use top loader washing machines. Remember one of them? Right, go and see my wee house. So we are staying in apartment 113. And it's this lovely little apartment here, the downstairs one. It uses obviously keyless entry. We come in the front door and we've got a nice couch, and then as you can see we have the big king size bed, and I'll show you what's through there in a little moment. But to the left hand side, we have a kitchen, full kitchen with a big massive fridge. We also have coffee machine. We also have dishwasher. We also have a sink that's got the garbage wasteful disposal if you want to put anything down and it shreds all your food. We've got a microwave. We've got a full-size cooker, an oven, something you don't see very often in America. We've got a toaster. And there's the cupboard for the air conditioning. Apologies for this, but it's a little bit messy, but we've got a closet there. This is part of the bathroom. And then we've got another closet there with a safe. Then when we walk through, we've got the first part of the bathroom, which is the sink and obviously your big mirror. And to the right, we have the toilet with a full-size bath and the world's shower. I had a shower when I came in last night and it literally took me about 20 minutes to have one because the water pressure is absolutely rubbish and there's not much water that comes out either. We've already been across for a breakfast this morning, but now we're going to get ready and go to Disneyland. The time is 7:53. It is October the 1st, 2024, and we're heading to Disneyland in Anaheim. Hopefully we're going to make it for rope drop, but I don't know if we will or not. It says it's a 17-minute walk, so we shall see. Anyway, let's go, Team Disney. I can't believe how foggy it is in Anaheim. I've never seen it this foggy before. But when that burns off, it's going to be pretty warm. I think we'll take up to 34 degrees today. Woohoo! So I've made sure I've got my sun protection on because I don't want burned. Always need a bit of cycling content for the channel. Just about to go through security just now. I'm going to put you guys in the bag and we'll see you in there. Excitement levels are like up here now because we're just at the gate to go in. And you just leave all your worries at the gate and just enjoy the full day even though it's really busy. Look at this. And straight when we come in, we have Mickey, the big man himself. Oh, I love his little Halloween costume. That is the coolest little costume that Mickey's got on, man. Wow. I just love Halloween in America. And it is the season of reason because it's now October, not long till Goth Christmas. And I prefer Halloween to Christmas. Oh my God, here comes Donald Duck. Welcome to Main Street, USA. Want to know how long I've been waiting for this? Nothing says it more iconic than the Disneyland Castle. Disneyland Castle, in comparison to all the other castles at the other parks, it's pretty small. Just the theming is spot on, as always. The little pumpkins. Now we're heading into Mickey's Toontown because I want to go and do the Mickey Minnie Way Runaway Train, which is a new attraction. It's not been here very long. Said there was only a 5-minute wait for Mickey and Minnie, and it looks as if everybody's bombing it towards it, so hopefully we go on it pretty quick. That was absolutely awesome. Disney, the Imagineers that have done that is just incredible what they've done in there. Somebody's just informed me that Rise of the Resistance and Smuggler's Run is a short wait time. So, I guess we're going to Band 2. Let's go. I got to navigate through the most busiest part of the park, Fantasyland, to get to Band 2. Now, one of the biggest franchises I'm a huge fan of is obviously Star Wars. And you guys will know that from some of my videos as well, with some of the quotes. I've been waiting a long, long time to see this. I was watching all the updates when they were building Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, or Batuu as I've been corrected. They've got a full-size Millennium Falcon. And I can't wait to see, oh wow, oh wow. I better watch. Stormtroopers are watching me. This is something else. Merlin's beard. That is. That's awesome.
Trying to get back to where I was.
That have happened. Windows even deliver ion disruptors and very little harm to itself.
Unbelievable, that's a mannequin.
Right here. Black or gold. G-J-G-J-O-U-I-R-D.
Oh my God.
Shoulder to shoulder. Gunners, fine pilots, 2x2. Engineers.
That's us.
All right.
That was absolutely incredible. It was like piloting the Millennium Falcon. It was absolutely amazing. I never thought when I was a kid I would ever be riding something like that. How cool does that look?
Very persuasive. Archu, do you want to explain why they should join the resistance? All right. Well,
Don't ever remember owning a droid. Character meet and greets are absolutely amazing. This is absolutely something else. A lot of the character meet and greets, the kids are absolutely loving it. I'm going to be 40 this year and I just feel like a little kid. It's just Star Wars. You're actually in Star Wars. It's amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that Smuggler's Run ride. That was something else.
Deck is in motion. Recruit crossing to transport.
Initiate reflight sequence on deck.
Yes, check the hyperdrive also.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Evident now.
All personnel to their stations. Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave. You guys really like cutting it close, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Your escape pods came in a little off target.
Of the resistance base. Oh.
That's just awesome.
Yes, R5. You too.
And as if by magic, we've travelled light years. Now we're in New Orleans Square, where the Haunted Mansion is. Now I'm in a virtual queue, and I'm not too long until my number's called up. But what they always do in the Anaheim one is they always do a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay, because it nearly is goth Christmas. Now I've rode both versions of the Haunted Mansion, the holiday overlay with Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know what one I prefer. I prefer the old school, the old fashioned one. But for me, I personally think Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris is better than the two. And again, the theming is amazing, coming round about, the little pet cemetery and everything.
Jack says, make some fine Christmas presents.
That rule the future and transcend.
I think they like our Christmas gifts. Have you been naughty or nice? I have a special present.
I was thoroughly impressed with that. There's a lot of updates on it. The heat is intensifying, and we're going to go over to Thunder Mesa and ride Big Thunder Railroad. The California heat's got to me a little bit, so I'm going to go back to the apartment for a little while, chill out for an hour, then come back at night time when it's going to be a little bit cooler. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It is day 2 of Disney, and we're just about to enter Disney's California Adventure, or DCA as it's known. There was the Oogie Boogie Bash last night that we didn't go to because we never had a ticket and it was sold out, but there's quite a lot of cool stuff in this one. They've got the Avengers campus, and they've also got the kind of Pixar pier. So let's get in and see if we can see any Avengers. And it looks like Mickey's out already. Must be absolutely sweltering in that suit, but roughly about 31 degrees just now, and I think it's up to 34 today. But it's just a different kind of heat here. Time to utilise the hydration stations. And today's choice is the High Five Wild Berry. Now we've made it in time to just outside Web Slingers, because I'm led to believe a special guest is just about to appear. So let's see if you can spot him. It's going to be around about there somewhere, up there.
Time for some field testing. Hey, could you record it for me? Tag me later. This is so Spider-Man. And photo op. Guess I should do some work.
Always good to have the data.
On my way. Here goes something. I'm good. I'm good. That was. I bet this looks cool.
The original Insta-Avenger. That was absolutely amazing. No pun intended, but my God, kids of today just do not realise how lucky they are with seeing things like this.
But fish in the bowl is lucky, and for a worse of fate. Poor unfortunate souls in pain.
So here's a bit of a tip for you. If you're ever in DCA and it's absolutely scorching like it is today, nip into the Little Mermaid ride. Now, I know what you're thinking, doesn't sound like the greatest ride, but it's totally and completely air conditioned, so it cools you down pretty quickly. I think we're now going to go into San Francisco Square and see if we can get something to eat. I've never been to San Francisco before, therefore I've never been over the Golden Gate Bridge, so this is going to need to do. Well, those tacos and that IPA were absolutely gorgeous. we're going to head over to Radiator Springs, which is Cars Land in DCA, and we're going to see if we can get some ice cream before heading over to Disneyland again, because we've got our park hopper ticket. There's a lot of new areas here for eating and drinking that weren't here the last time I was here, but it's really good and it's really busy. But let's go to Radiator Springs and get some ice cream, because that's going to cool us down. So I've opted to go for an ube vanilla ice cream in a tub, although they call it a cup over here in America, but it's a tub in Scotland. And this looks absolutely fantastic. So let's give this a wee taste. Oh, that's really nice with the vanilla. I don't know what the ube flavour is, but I like it. And it's nice with the little dark chocolate sprinkles on it too.
6.5 hours later.
So now night time has arrived. We're going back into DCA, Disney California Adventure, and let's go and see what Radiator Springs is like lit up. The entrance, we've got Oogie Boogie. It's absolutely great with all the Danny Elfman soundtracking about. So we're now entering Cars Land, and wait till you see this lit up. It looks brilliant with all the neon signs. It's all been done with a Halloween layover as well, which makes it look 10 times more awesome. And as you can see, it is a completely different look from what it is in the daytime. You get Flo's Cafe. Across from Flo's, you've got the Happy Halloween. It's so cool how they've done that. It's as if the car's been killed with the tree. The Cozy Cone Motel looks completely different than what it was earlier on this afternoon, where we got that ice cream from. And I think, if the queue isn't too bad, I'm going to go and try and see if I can get a mac and cheese cone. So, as I said, I've opted to get a slow burning mac and cheese cone from the Cozy Cone and the good old fashioned American Coca-Cola. That's really nice. And it's spicy. One of the other cool things I just noticed looking in one of the windows, which is at Luigi's Tires, is they've got car tyres, but they're like pumpkins. That's absolutely awesome. Well, that's me completely beat. I've just done full-on Disney today, nearly a full 12-hour shift between the two parks. It's time to go back to the apartment, get some sleep, because we've got one more day of this to do. Ooh, see you guys in the morning.
Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, below us is the Submarine Lagoon, where you can dive into a fantastic underwater adventure aboard the Finding Nemo submarine voyage.
Well, it's Disney Day 3 and it's pretty early in the morning. We found a little hack. We started walking up towards the front gates, and it's a national holiday today in California, so the park is absolutely mobbed. We walked into downtown Disney, got breakfast, which was a breakfast burrito I had, and then we jumped onto the monorail, as you've seen at the beginning there, and got off at Tomorrowland because Space Mountain is only 30 minutes, and we thought, let's just hit it hard. At the moment, the sun is absolutely belting down. Again, it's about 32 degrees, so we're just trying to get into some shade and get out of that sun at the moment. So let's hit that bad boy there, Space Mountain, and get the day started. Well, that definitely got the breakfast burrito going after Space Mountain. Found out why the park is so busy today, and it's not just because it's a holiday. Apparently there's a limited edition Nightmare Before Christmas popcorn bucket that everybody's trying to get their hands on. Now, the other part of my party that's here today is wanting one, but I don't really want to stand in a queue for 3 hours plus. So we're going to see if we can get one somewhere else in the park that's maybe not as busy. We're going to hit up Matterhorn as a single rider this time, a little bit quicker in the queue. We're going to head over to Big Thunder Railroad again, and hopefully we might see one of these popcorn buckets kicking about in our popcorn stand. The adventure continues. And here's another hack of the day. If you get to certain rides and it's really busy, you can always use a single rider pass. Means you won't be riding with the party that you're with, but you get onto a lot of rides a lot quicker. So keep that in mind if you ever come to Disneyland and you want to skip the queues. So let's do the Matterhorn. Absolutely awesome. It's just an absolutely awesome ride. I love the Yeti when it jumps out and tries to get you. Everybody was screaming for their life on that. It's brilliant. We're going to head over to Big Thunder now. Apparently there's one of the popcorn stalls over there that does one of these Nightmare Before Christmas buckets. So we'll try and get one there. I don't think we're going to get one, but let's see if we do. Is that the queue for it? So the popcorn vendor we're standing at is the one straight across from the Golden Horseshoe, and it looks about at least 45 minutes wait anyway. But good thing about it is I get to watch the Mark Twain go round about rivers of America and looking across to Tom Sawyer's Island. It really is some size of paddle steamer. I think it would even rival the Waverley back home. So I set a timer when we get into the queue, and we've been standing for 45 minutes. We're nearly at the front. Was I successful in getting a popcorn bucket? Well, yes, we were successful. These hydration stations have been an absolute godsend and saved so much money compared to like $5 a bottle of water now. Our virtual queue group for the Haunted Mansion is due, so that's where we're headed next. Then we're going to head back up to Star Wars Land, because apparently the Mandalorian in Grogu is going to be out and about soon, and I really want to see the animatronic Grogu puppet. Apparently it is amazing. So we'll hit the Haunted Mansion, then we'll head once again light years through New Orleans in the deep south and back to the galaxy far, far away. What I didn't notice the last time I was here, I didn't notice all the land speeders.
Good.
That's probably one of the best costumes I've seen, and that animatronic of Grogu is absolutely awesome.
Travelers, please make sure that you are being respectful not only to Mandalorian but also to each other. Please do not interrupt anybody's interaction with him. Thank you.
One of the things I've always wanted to try as well when I was a kid was blue milk from Star Wars, and I managed to get a cup of it. So let's taste it and see what it's like. Oh, that reminds me of something. Oh, it's nice.
We'll always have Paris.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Disneyland Marching Band, and they are absolutely fantastic. And it is mostly the original marching band that was here the last time we were here 9 years ago. Absolutely amazing.